Today on Project Shop, we are out here at like 4 o'clock in the morning, fueling up because we are on our way to Orlando. Unfortunately, we got our little trailer, some spares. I'm bringing a generator with me just in case I need to cut up and condense the lights. We have a slew of tools and all the necessary equipment to hopefully get this job done. So without further ado, we're going to take ourselves a little road trip. Okay, I think we're here. I'm a little early. I wanted to make sure that I got here early so that I'm here when they start taking them down. That way they can just take them and put them right on my trailer. Oh, is that them already over there? I hope they haven't already started. These look like they're gonna be 1,000-watt lights, so hopefully I don't know if it's this whole parking lot. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of them. One thing I know is it's freaking freezing over here. I don't know what the hell happened, but I am not dressed for this BS. Yeah, that's my guy. I'm gonna go over here and see what the deal is. Looks like some of these lights are out. So looking at them, I can't really see them because the lights are on. It looks like they're going to be sheet metal lights, and it looks like there's going to be a ton of them. So I got my little trailer. I really don't want to have to drive back to West Palm if I don't have to. I brought some grinding discs, a generator, a sawzall. I might have to cut up the boxes and flatten them out somehow so we can get them all. I'll stay up here maybe 2 days or 3 days, however long it takes. But I'll tell you what, look at all these lights, man. Where'd he say this guy was? He said Melvin was over here somewhere. Oh, is that their trailer? Let's see if this is them. Okay, here's the situation. These poles are freaking high. Too high for their bucket truck. So they rented like a snorkel lift, but it ain't here. And the place don't open until 8 o'clock apparently. It's like 7 now, so we got an hour. I'm gonna just drive around and kind of see what's going on. He said there's 16 4-headers coming down. So that's going to be a lot of lights, way more lights than's going to fit on my little trailer. And they're actually going to be here for like 2 weeks because they're probably doing a bunch of like under canopy lights and wall packs and whatnot. Now, I have 2 other jobs I got to do this week back in West Palm. I told both of those guys that I probably wouldn't be back until Wednesday. So look, there's all kinds of lights back here. I don't know how far this, if this is all part of the same property, how far it goes. Oh, we're coming out onto a road right here. Let's stop. Back up. Make sure we don't hit nobody. So I'm gonna have to leave by like Wednesday because they're doing a renovation at like a I think it's the Kravitz Center in West Palm, downtown West Palm. And I gotta go pick up the lights. They're free lights. I just gotta go get them. Oh, this is not an exit. Okay. But look at, they're probably gonna be changing these wall packs. All these lights. So I'm definitely gonna have to figure a way of compacting these down because these guys are gonna overrun me. He's talking about putting 2 people in the basket and bringing these down. So I'm gonna have to hustle. Oh, actually, it might take them longer because he was talking about, I should be all right. I should be able to keep up with them pretty good because these are 4 headers. And when they come down, they're putting up 3 headers, but they have to re-drill the holes for the 3 header. So I'm gonna have a little bit of time to process these. Hopefully I can figure a quick way of cutting the boxes down. I'm pretty sure just by what I can see, these are sheet aluminum. I should be able to blast right through them with my Sawzall, flatten them down, and get a ton more on the trailer than I normally would. Because normally when I pick these up, they're not that heavy, but it takes up a lot of space. They're just big freaking boxes. These look like they're probably 2x2s. See, I don't know how far this goes. Well, at least we're in a good good plaza here. Plenty of stuff. There's a Sprouts over here, and I hope that they are copper transformers. You know, we've been running into a slew of aluminum ones. Let me check this out. This looks like a loading dock. I don't think this is, oh, we can get through here. This is the back side. Okay, so there's more over here too. And all these canopy lights. I'm probably gonna pull over somewhere, find a nice quiet spot to take a nap. It's freaking cold as hell. Good thing I brought my jacket. Yeah, we got Sprouts Market here. We can get some good lunch in there. These look like a different style light. Man, these poles are crazy. Those poles look so skinny at the top. Especially like that one there. It's got a 2-header on it, 2 light fixtures with a 1000-watt ballast. It's skinny as fuck at the top, and it's probably whipping around in the freaking wind. Alright, I see a do not enter down there. So the good thing is all this is free. I just have to show up. My deal with this customer is I do pick up stuff from their shop that I pay for. Matter of fact, my video that just hit 1 million views, in the beginning of that video, I'm showing, I literally say, everybody always asks me how I get so many transformers, and I'm like, this is how I get them, and I'm at a customer. But I guess I didn't state that I was at an electrician. I just like stated that I'm here with a big barrel of transformers. And a whole bunch of people made comments like, just, you know, you're just showing a full barrel of transformers and blah blah blah. How did you, you know, how did you get it in there? Where'd they come from? It's like the electrician went and, you know, serviced some lights, took out the old ballast. Yeah, look at all these things. And I don't know, man, it looks like more than 16 poles. I didn't count them, but I don't know if that's part. That's probably not part of it. Men's Warehouse, Hobby Lobby. What is this, a crazy cat person. Oh no, that's dogs. There's a crazy cat person by my shop. So that looks like part of it. You know what? Some of these lights are already looking suspect to me. I've done so many parking lots, so many different lights. I kind of know what I'm getting into. These ones, I think these are going to be the ones where the top comes off. And you got to take it apart from the back side. And it's got a square lens that's half domed. Now I've come across these before where they don't have the best transformers, so either way, there's enough of them here. I'm sure there'll be some type of copper to recover. Sushi. Hey, there's a dumpster. Alright, we're just gonna creep around. Go park up somewhere until 8 o'clock. He said he's gonna call me when the lift comes. It's the first day. Normally they get it with their bucket truck, no problem. Where we got the police station right here. Okay. Well, that's the gist of the parking lot. Who knows how this is gonna go. It's getting light out. Oh God, we could take a nap. Or I'm gonna get out and stretch my legs or something. Let's see what these guys are doing. Okay, so someone dropped the ball and didn't order the snorkel lift at all, so it's not going to be here until tomorrow. But there are a couple lights that are short that he can get to that he's going to knock out today, and they might do some other work. I'm not sure. But I also dropped the ball in the fact that I didn't bring my work boots. I left the house this morning, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I had everything loaded up in the truck the night before, which I did, but I left without my boots. So if I feel uncomfortable working in sandals, there's plenty of there's like a Ross and something else over there. I'm sure I can find a pair of sneakers or work boots or something, but I don't know if I'm going to be here all day. If they're only going to do a couple lights, then you know, I might just go back home tonight, get my proper work attire, and gear back up for tomorrow. But I can already tell these lights, I've done a ton of these, and I'm hoping that there's no birds nests in them, because some of these look rickety, and I don't know how these little birds get up in there, man, but they find their way up in these lights all the time. And I'd be finding dead birds, birds' nests, and all kinds of shit. And these things are sketchy as heck. Look how skinny that pole is up there. Like, the 2 headers ain't that bad, but man, them 4 headers, you got 4,000 watt metal halides up there swinging in the breeze, man. That's sketchy as fuck. This guy's killing it, man. He's quick. He does this pretty quick, so hopefully he'll put it right down there in my trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and get some tools ready. Pretty sure I know what I'm gonna need. Okay, we're over here at the second one now. What we had to do is we actually had to take this thing apart because they needed to use the slip fitter for the LEDs, because for whatever reason this pole, that's the way it is. So these things came right apart. These are exactly what I thought they were, and get this, so far I'm really stoked about this. 2 double copper 1000-watt transformers. I'm not sure how much they're going to get done today, so I don't know if I'm going to cut these. I am going to try and slice these and see if I can condense them down. What I'd have to do is I can cut all the way down one side, and because there's a lip in the bottom, I kind of cut that with my tin snips. I'd have to cut each corner, and then I could lay this down flat. So I might do that right now while he's up there. He's about to drop that down. We got the new LED. He's gonna put over there, so I need to make some space for this. Okay, he's literally working up in a tree now. So check this ghetto rig out. I got this thing strapped down to my spare tire. Get you some time-lapse action going on. Check this out. This is the first time I ever tried this. I cut down one side, and then I made 4 cuts, or 3 cuts, and was able to lay that out. So I think that's going to work out pretty good as far as condensing this stuff down. I could probably get a huge stack here along the front here, and if they get their lift, they're probably going to keep going today, so I'm going to have to hustle. Now, fortunately, he was telling me that when they go do these 4 headers, he's going to have to take down one at a time, which is going to benefit me greatly, because then I'll have plenty of time to completely disassemble these, cut them open, and get them stacked. Because this trailer is very constricted. This is only a 12-foot deck. My other trailer has an 18-foot deck, and even though 4 foot of it is taken up by the crane, having the crane and just the open deck, like just being able to walk up onto the side, that's like, I'm conflicted with whether trailers with sides are better or with sides. I want removable sides. Because I like being able to just walk around and work on either side. He's gonna bring this one down here. He's moving pretty quick. This guy hustles. These particular ones, we're having to take the slip fitter and they're having to drill it, make some custom pieces. So it's pretty interesting. So these things here, they're pretty much coming right apart. I'll show you on the next one that I get like this. Now, I'm not sure about that transformer there. Where's my cutters? That transformer's looking a little suspect. Yep. I knew it. At least one coil's copper. I knew it looked suspect because it's a little newer. Now we got these big old lenses to take care of. We're gonna go find a on-site dumpster somewhere. There's about 100 of them around here, so it ain't gonna be hard. We'll get rid of them. And then these things here come right out. The reason why I have that huge extension, to get these right here out, you got to kind of get down in there like that, and that's why you always got to have a good selection of extensions. Okay, now all this big plate has to come out. That's just Phillips on the backside here. He's coming down. I'm gonna hit the time lapse and then see what we can get going. Oh, we got branches coming down. Okay, I had to go get some gas for the generator. They had to make these custom things out of the old ones. See where they cut it off. Okay, this is a situation we got going on here. These guys are going to be taking down a ton of lights over the next couple of days, and this trailer just is no way going to hold them. So I've been cutting them down like this, and I'm going way further than I ever had to do. I'm even taking the reflectors out of the reflectors so that I can stack them in, and I'm going to put these in those boxes. I'm not going to break those boxes down. I'm going to use those to stuff stuff in. Okay, and these guys are cool as shit, man. They just went and got some banging pizza from that joint over there, whatever that was. And here's the deal with these light fixtures up here. This is going to benefit me. They have to take them apart one by one up there, so they'll be doing a lot of my work for me, and I just need to basically wait for them to bring me down the boxes. It's going to be crazy. So I'm going to finish wrapping this up, and then they should be getting right back on this here in a second. I think he's coming back with the other light now. Yep. Okay, so this is a little off topic, but someone sent me this company sent me this to review. I was going to do a review. I was actually just charging my GoPro batteries with it. Someone just came over and asked if I could jump start their vehicle, so I'm gonna go see if it works. Oh, actually I know it works, so I jumped my Mercedes with it, but I'm gonna go help someone out and be a good citizen. Well, unfortunately that young lady had a cooked starter. I put my voltmeter on, well actually I tried to jump it with this first and it just sounded really weird. Put my voltmeter on the battery, she had 12.5, almost 13 volts. So I put this and the thing back on there again, and yeah, not a good deal. So unfortunately she's stuck. You know, you just can't fix stupid. So I went over there and tried to jump that lady's minivan, and when it was trying to crank, I could hear that the starter was making some crazy noise. It was a starter issue. I had her try to start it without my jump box. I put the jump box on it with her battery. I tested the battery with my voltmeter. Everything was good on that end. But the starter sounded like, I don't know, someone choking a squirrel or some shit, some craziness. So I said, jump start and it's not going to be an issue. And she was like, well, maybe that jump box ain't as good as jump start. And I'm like, no, if it would have cranked it up. It fired my Mercedes up. It would have fired this little 4-cylinder up. That's the third person she's had over there after I told her it needed to started, trying to jump start it. No matter what you do, no matter how many jumper cables you put on that bitch, it ain't gonna start. Oh man. Well, at least I get some kind of comedy out here in this heat. It's not too bad today, actually. We've had nice overcast all day, but when that sun does come out like it is now, she starts cooking. I guess the GoPro died or whatever, but I was able to literally take the hatchet, my favorite tool, thanks to Canadian treasure hunter, and basically all the lenses that were in all of those boxes condensed down into this one, and I still have more space to put more stuff in here, and then I can use those boxes to put other things. But I don't know if they're done for the day. They actually got permission to use an empty storefront there to store the LEDs. They're gonna, I guess the one dude's gonna leave and they're gonna come back. I think he says he's gonna be here 6 in the morning pulling these down. Now I'm kind of excited for tomorrow because he's got to do a lot of the work taking those things apart up there. Now it is a catch-22 because I'm gonna have to sit here and wait for him to take them apart, but I don't have to sit here and take them apart. And because I'm going a step further and opening these things up to stack them on this trailer, it's going to give me the time I need to actually do that. So it's going to work out. Now, unfortunately, I had 2 jobs, other pretty decent sized jobs I was supposed to get to this week, that I don't think I'm going to make. I think I'm going to be up here all week, which is okay. I look at it as like a little mini vacation. And then another 3rd job called in, but they were cool. I told them I was out of town and I won't be back until next week. So we got tons of work when we get back to West Palm. There's going to be a lot of lights here tomorrow. We're going to put a big dent in it tomorrow. I'm going to do everything I can to help them. I might even get up in that bucket. I don't know. I used to get in these things all the time. When I used to cut concrete, I used to have to cut scuppers. Like, you probably can't see them on the front of the building, but on the back of the building, there's holes. Like, they got the flat roof, and then about 3 or 4 inches up, they have a scupper, which is basically an overflow in case the drains clog. And I would cut them with a hydraulic chainsaw through the concrete. One of the baddest chainsaws in the world, really. But I would get on these things all the time. And I've gotten on ones that make this thing here look like a toy, man. I've been on 120-foot super booms, and that is sketchy, man. Being 120 feet up in the air in one of these things, yeah, no thank you. I'm good with staying on the ground scrapping. So I'm gonna clean up out here a little bit, sweep up, just tidy this up a little bit. I'm pretty much done for the day. I had a long day. I got up way too early, drove way too much. I did take a nap in the parking lot over there this morning while they were figuring out what they were going to do, but that wasn't some good REM sleep. And the freaking internet at the shop was out over the weekend, so I wasn't able to upload a video. So I'm hoping to go to the hotel, get some good internet, and drop this video, or a video. But for now, I'm going to tidy this shit up and make my way over to a nice cool shower and a nice soft bed somewhere. I don't know. Look, they gave up. Huh? You know, told them, ain't gonna work. You're gonna need a starter. Now, if I wanted to, I got enough tools in the truck. I could have swapped that starter out for her, but I don't like mechanicking. I always find myself working for free, you know? Like, it only took me 5 minutes to go over there and figure out what was wrong. But I could see myself working for free again. And that's what happened when I used to mechanic back in the day. So I try to avoid mechanicking at all costs unless it's for my own shit, which I don't even like doing. Oh yeah, they gave up. Oh, that's so funny. Like, you can tell someone until you're blue in the face what a problem is, and they're just, you know, they got their own, you know, they're gonna do their own thing. So you live and learn. I'll tell you what though, she was a little hottie. And looking at all of these stores over here, you got Bell's, Ross, Linda's Bridal, Big Lots. There's another something over there, Coney's or Crohn's, something like that. I don't even know what that is. There's a Marshall's. It's like 95% women over here. Oh, they keep circling around. We're gonna go back and jump it again. I shouldn't make fun of people. That's not right. But I did tell them what was wrong. And I did suggest that there is a Goodyear service center literally right there that could have swapped it out for them. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this shit up and get out of here. Well, we made it to the hotel. Now, this hotel is kind of on the ghetto side. I got a great view of that wall over there, but I don't know if it's gonna come through the camera. I can see my truck. Even laying down on this bed over here, I can kind of eyeball my truck, make sure ain't nobody gonna mess with my scrap. We ain't got much going on here. We got about the smallest
flat screen I've ever seen in a hotel room. We do got a bathroom and a shower, 2 beds, a phone, a clock that's not on, a light that continuously flickers. I got the DeWalt batteries charging all up. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit more intense than today, although like I said, they are going to be taking apart those lights, so I'm not going to have to work as hard. Got my Jersey Mike sub. I got a YouTube video uploading that I tried to upload before. It didn't work, so I'm re-uploading it. Hopefully I'll get that out to you tonight. And I'm gonna take a nice shower and relax for the rest of the night. Got an early start tomorrow. They're gonna be there about 6:30, and I want to be right there with them so I can be on top of these lights and get a good bead on everything. Okay, we're back at it. They're already got a couple down. They're up there taking them apart. This is pretty much the state of which they've got them. They took the ballast out. I still have to remove the steel plate and the reflector in the bottom, but hey, it's a lot less work I have to do. Now, immediately upon starting up my GoPro, I was greeted with a SD card error. So all the footage I shot yesterday might be gone. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but yeah, that's where we're at today. So I got a mess here to clean up a little bit. I'm gonna organize this. I started organizing the back of the truck. I'm gonna put all of the steel. I'm gonna try to put all the heavier steel up there, which there's not gonna be a lot of heavy steel. Just those arms right there. And then all of the plates that I'm gonna pull out of there, I'm gonna start stacking in the back of the truck. That way they can go right to the steel yard once I get back to West Palm. And you know, we don't want to overload the little trailer here. We're just going to strictly keep this for aluminum. I'm hopefully going to have everything processed to where it can stay on the trailer and I go right to Miami. Let me help these guys out real quick.
What's up?
What's up, man?
How you got work? Yesterday was home for you. Got it? Take it off there. You take it off the transformer, that way you don't kind of easy.
Those transformers are still warm. Alright, so now what I need to do is start cleaning this stuff up. I'm gonna get a game plan with the steel. I'm gonna sit here and clean up the trailer, get this organized into a state of where I can you know, have all this open. These things here I'm gonna use to stuff stuff with. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I'll probably just stack them to the side now, because in the end I'm gonna use these kind of like on top to push everything down. We'll figure it out. It's kind of like playing Tetris, you know. You got to kind of figure out where everything's gonna go. We're gonna go find a dumpster, get rid of this glass, and yeah, it's gonna be a long day out here. Hopefully the clouds stay. Looks like they're chemtrailing us first thing, you know, unfortunately.
Okay, this is where we're at. These guys are doing their last pull for the day. Okay, and there are a bunch more over there, and there's still a bunch more over here. I think we only knocked out like 6 or 7 poles today. Now, I got plenty of room. I could keep doing what I'm doing and condense this stuff down. Back of the truck looks a little crazy right now, but that's just because I was kind of throwing that stuff up there knowing I was going to move it to, I just needed some work space. So I knew I was going to move that stuff to the back of the truck or the trailer, because I have all this stuff is open. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just using this for workbench basically. As you can see, I got all my drills out. Now, being that I've been working 2 days in my sandals, sandals are nice and everything, but I need to go get my boots. Now, it's either I go spend $100 or whatever. I usually buy $120 to $160 pair of boots, or I burn $100 worth of diesel, go back to West Palm and get rid of this scrap so I can stay out here. They're going to be out here another 2 days, so I don't want to push this trailer with another 2 days worth of scrap. And they got wall packs, so they might be out here for another 3 days. I don't know. So I've made the executive decision to wrap this up today and head back to West Palm tonight, offload all this stuff, which I was trying not to do. We lost all that footage, so I don't know. So I'm gonna just clean this up. I'm not even gonna process these lights over here because of all the traveling I need to do. I just want to get back to West Palm as fast as possible. So I'm just gonna load this stuff up on the trailer, put a couple straps on it. I got some nets we're gonna put on this stuff. The crazy thing about these lights, they kept coming down with like 2 lights, but like 3, 4, 5 bulbs sometimes. So whoever was maintaining these lights, they would change the bulb and just leave the other bulb right up in the fixture, which is kind of fucked up. But they also left other ballast up in the fixture, which I'm okay with that, because a lot of these had 2 transformers. They kept coming down. Every time they come down with 2 lights. So they come down, sometimes they'd have 3, 4 transformers up in the basket, and I'm like, okay, hey, that's a nice little bonus for me. I'm not gonna complain. So, all right, we're gonna wrap this up and get out of here. Tomorrow when I come back, I'll do some head cam, show exactly what I'm doing to take these apart. I've never taken this stuff apart this much, because my plan was to stay out here, but he was just telling me that they're gonna be out here another 2 days doing this, so this trailer is going to get crazy. I could fit everything on here, but better we just go get rid of the stuff and come back up here, reset. Now, there's a ton of transformers and steel in the back of the truck. What I was going to do is move all this stuff to the trailer. I just kept throwing it up here temporarily, so I have room to work, and then I was going to put it on the trailer at the end of the day. But again, I'd have to move it and move it and move it, which you know how I hate moving scrap more than I have to. But that being said, we getting out of here. I'll tell you where we're going, right to the scrap yard. copper dance before? And today's motivation is going to be brought to you by Relaxin' Blues Rock. We've been on a kind of a blues kick. I really like that music, man. It's been a while since I listened to that. And we got some really good organic pineapple juice. I read somewhere that pineapple juice actually helps clean out your arteries. So we've been drinking a lot of that, try to keep our heart healthy. And today's personal protection is going to be brought to us by Magnum Research 50 cal Desert Eagle, just in case someone wants to try me on a Sunday. I'm just running this wire here to show you that this machine will pretty much strip any size wire. Now, what I don't like about this machine is how it goes back and forth. Like it cuts it, and then it seems like it walks over because there's so many blades. It's like going in between them. I really don't like that, but it does do a nice job of stripping it, but you are going to get these little needles. You know what I'm saying? I call this thing the needler. The upside is where this one has an advantage over that machine is when it comes to this wire that ran through that machine jumped off the blade and got flattened. Once it's flattened, for whatever reason, I guess because it's round cups, it gets in there and just jumps off the blade. That machine won't strip this wire no more. But this machine is perfect for this stuff and does a great job. Find the right hole. It'll do a good job at cleaning that up. We gotta just tweak down on that a little bit more. There it is. See that? Now, like I said, you always get these little bits here where that blade, it's walked off the blade or it's turning or something. But it does come right off. I do highly recommend wearing gloves with this machine. So all this wire that got flattened, we're gonna run it right in here. We're going to needle the crap out of it, but we're going to recover all that copper. Look at that.